Vamos para allá, chicos. Anteriormente no recuerdo muy bien, íbamos a por el Valravn este. Me acuerdo que hacía cosas de ilusión el cabrón. Y se ponía a cantar y tenías que encontrarlo cuando cantaba o cuando gritaba o algo de eso. Y estábamos buscándolo. Lo encontramos, pero creo que no nos llegamos a zurrar con él. De todas maneras tenéis los vídeos en mi canal de YouTube. El nombre es el mismo, Héctor SPN, los podéis buscar ahí. Por si os habéis perdido alguna parte del juego. A ver, esto. Este que nos dice.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Vale. Oye, pues, como los cerdos, macho, aprovecharon todo de él. Ah, vale, sí, aquí tuve jaleo, sí. Eso sí que me acuerdo, aquí tuve jaleo. Aquí nos zurramos con uno. Bueno, pues a seguir para adelante. Yo siempre que pierdo tiro para adelante. Recto, siempre recto. Y al final encuentras la salida. No encuentras algo que te suena. Pues yo creo que es por aquí, ¿no?
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Se pone a llover. Y yo sin paraguas, chico. Tiene toda la pinta y toca abrir esa. Tiene que ser por aquí, ¿no? Mira, otra vez el bicho es el Valravn.
The song. Valravn's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Which one? Listen, focus, listen.
It's magic, it's magic. It's an illusion. She's been in the forest like this before.
This reminds her of somewhere. The forest.
Where?
Which forest?
The forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left the youth.
Vale,
She
ese
went to the
suena.
wilds a long time ago.
Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight
No se
her own
puede ir, ¿no?
darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No.
Todavía no se puede bajar.
It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness.
Joder, macho, hay veces que te deja bajar por sitio y hay veces que no, tío. Yo sé.
She came to beat her own darkness and marry Deering.
But it didn't work. She thought her curse.
Vale, por aquí.
She thought her curse would spread to him.
Me hace
She
gracia
thought
como
she'd
va de
bring the darkness to him
como
too.
los cangrejos.
She nearly died.
She thought the curse was tainted.
Druth helped her.
Vale, ahí hay uno.
Open it.
Este puerto yo no lo había abierto.
She has too.
Not from this side.
Desde el otro lado. Ah, pero si no me dejáis bajar al río ese. Bueno, por ahí a ver si por aquí se llega. Bien, agua esto. Un poco de agua caído. Ah, vale, tendré que mirar por aquí o algo. No, quitaremos esa otra lastre.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Igual, pero aquí no es para donde, por donde se debe subir. Ah, no, lo que tengo que mirar es eso, es verdad. A través de esos círculos, creo recordar, es verdad. Pues se me trae un poco más tampoco para salir, ¿no? Ah, no, a través de esto, tío. A ver. El focus, sí, pero focus en qué. El bicho este, ¿vale? Me cago en la madre, lo podría haber hecho al principio y me hubiera ahorrado esta caminata otra vez. Vale, venga, volvemos. No sé qué prefiero, si las ilusiones de este o las letras del otro, porque vaya, el otro con las letritas había cada una que era para darle de comer aparte al cabrón. A no me jodas que no puedo subir. Y ahí no puedo subir, tío. A ver, imagino que la mierda esta tendrá que caer. Muy bien, no puedo llegar hasta ahí. Pues yo por el momento no veo cómo llegar hasta ahí. Vale, y el otro está ahí. Y el otro está ahí. Ahí, vale, perfecto. Ese lo tengo localizado. A ver si es que primero hay que hacer uno y después el otro. Aquí no hay nada, vale. Ah, pues el palo mojado este. A ver si te caes y te clavas eso. Ya por aquí que. Vale, por aquí habrá unas escalericas, espero, vale. Hay una escalerica.
The ravens.
The ravens.
They've
The
gone.
ravens have gone.
No,
Half of them have gone.
they've gone. Some are still there.
But where? Some are still there.
Valravn's helping.
Vale, igual ahora tengo que ir a la
He's
otra.
not helping.
It's trick. Quiet. I can't think. Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness.
A ver, desde ahí no se ve, ¿no?
But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
Broken. The gate
Bien,
is
perfecto.
open.
There is no such thing as
Bien,
victory
bien.
when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time.
Bien, bien, chicos, lo hemos hecho
Only
bien.
when she is at her weakest. When
El otro
it's
sería una
time to
trampa.
kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
¿Cómo puedo mover la puerta esta? Que pesará 300.000 kilos más que ella. Y la abre como de Dios. Ya ese Valravn este, hombre. Pensaba que íbamos a tener follón aquí, pero... A ver si se va a acercar al bicho este. No, no tenemos jaleo.
Overcome Valravn's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. you have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Vale. Vale, vale. Pero me falta una pieza. Me parecería demasiado fácil que fuera subiéndose aquí, la verdad. Tiene que ser más complicado, hombre. Tiene que ser más complicado, chicos. Tiene que ser... Creo que aquí he visto un hueco. Tiene que ser por aquí. Y aquí veremos algo.
Speak to me, Drew. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan.
Findan.
The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
No sé para qué me ha servido, la verdad. O no me he fijado en algo, no sé para qué me ha servido. Bajar el puente. Buah, en la mierda esta no puedo hacer foco. Algo me ha fallado ahí. Algo he fallado. No, creo que tirar el puente. Uy, ha desaparecido el palo. Ya decía yo que algo había fallado. Tío, esto cruje demasiado. ¡Ay, ay, ay! Uy, uy, uy. Y vamos para el suelo, Corre, corre, salta, 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 ya está.
The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me. I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld.
No se puede
Within,
mover la pava.
you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Vale, puto, te voy a matar.
Go. I can read you. Where's he gone?
Buah, está haciendo picadillo el cabrón. Me está haciendo, no, me ha hecho picadillo el cabrón. Vale, o sea que el rollo es tirar para atrás. Guau, mierda, no me pillan. Joder, macho. Está aviando, pero mucha mal el cabrón, Voy a hacer la de Homer Simpson. Espera que se agote para reventarlo. Vale, este.
You're close.
Vale.
Behind you.
Le hemos zurrado un ratillo al cabrón. ¿Qué cabrón? No. Me ha ido muy cerca, Eso sí que me ha ido cerca, sí. Bien, bien. 3. Vamos a darle a estos cabrones un poquillo. Vale, detrás lo he matado. A este le da menos vida, yo creo. La puta.
Focus. It's the only way. You can do this. Focus.
Putas voces. Venga, segunda. Venga, a rascarla, creo.
You in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
Venga, va.
The mark of Valravn. One of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory, bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it?
Un saludo a quien se haya conectado
Nights in the wild.
a la transmisión, espero que te guste.
There were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Bueno, perfecto. ¿Qué más hace de día tú? Ha salido el sol al final.